How the Caitlin Clark effect fueled 2024 WNBA bets. Arena attendance figures and tab ratings tell us people want to see Caitlin Clark. Market experts at Caesars Sportsbook and betmgm tell us that people want to make a WNBA bet on Clark too. The Indiana Fever rookie season ended Wednesday, September 25, when her team fell 87-81 to the Connecticut Sun. The Fever's playoff exit may dent WNBA betting markets at online betting apps, but not all of the new interest will disappear. A lot of the increase has been directed at Fever games, understandably, David Lieberman said, but has also had a carryover, albeit smaller, to the rest of the games and teams as well. In fact, the lead basketball oddsmaker at Caesars Sportsbook saw WNBA growth from the first tip of the season. The WNBA 2024 season opener between the Connecticut Sun and Indiana Fever garnered more bets than any game of the 2023 WNBA season, including 6 times the amount of bets on Game 4 of the 2023 WNBA Finals, he told Gaming Today. WNBA betting remained strong throughout the 2024 season, even with a break for the Olympic Games in Paris. The pause helped arrested Clark and the Fever close out the regular season with 9 wins in 14 games. The Fever's 6th seed in the WNBA playoffs gave bettors 2 more Clark games to wager on. That was good news for sports trader Hannah Luther at betmgm Sportsbook. betmgm experienced historic interest in the WNBA during the 2024 regular season, with a 108% increase in betting year over year, she said. Caitlin Clark establishing herself as a star player, and veterans like Breanna Stewart and Aja Wilson continuing to dominate, fueled the impressive growth. The Caitlin Clark effect on WNBA bets. Lieberman tracked Caitlin Clark betting at Caesars well before the One Draft Pick's first professional shot. The guard with uncanny range and court vision created a sensation in her final 2 seasons at the University of Iowa. The Hawkeyes reached back-to-back national championship games with Clark on the court. The tournament showed just how much interest there was in betting on women's basketball, Lieberman said, and it was obvious the Caitlin Clark mania that took over in the women's Uncut tournament would likely transfer over when she went pro and was playing in the WNBA. We were excited to be a part of that. The excitement definitely carried over from what we've seen. Clark's transition to pro basketball also boosted player prop betting markets. Her fan base at Iowa couldn't bet on Clark as a Hawkeye. Bets on in-state college player stats are not allowed. Those same Iowans are free to bet on her numbers now that she's a pro with the Fever. Consistent interest in Clark props and Fever moneylines, and a significant number of bets on the Fever outright make Clark's influence on the league undeniable, Luther from betmgm said. We expect these trends to carry over into the postseason, which is shaping up to be highly competitive and exciting. betmgm users placed 5 times as many bets on Clark as they did on Chicago Sky rival Angel Reese, according to Luther. Caitlin Clark effect at betmgm. Asterisk 108% increase in WNBA bets. Asterisk twice as many women betting on the WNBA. Asterisk 6 of the top 8 most bet games involved the Indiana Fever. WNBA bets for Caitlin Clark at Caesars. Asterisk bets on opening night for the WNBA were up 516%. Asterisk total handle was up 84% at Caesars Sportsbook. Asterisk Clark's prop bets attracted more handle than any of her career games at Iowa and more than any WNBA prop bets ever. It's higher across the board, Lieberman said. Clark has injected a lot of excitement into the WNBA as far as betting markets go, and casual bettors were placing loads of bets on anything Clark-related, player props, Fever futures, Fever game lines, MEP, Rhodey, etc. Interest is at an all-time high in WNBA betting. Caesars expanded its player props and player performance markets due to the increased attention and interest. We've also increased our offerings on season win totals and make/miss playoff markets throughout the season, offering those markets more often than we had in the past in season, Lieberman said. We are going to continue to think of new markets to offer to customers itching to bet on props and individual performances involving Clark and other stars around the league. The WNBA playoffs continue Tuesday, October 1 with a pair of Game 2 semifinals. The Las Vegas Aces will try to even their best-of-5 series at the New York Liberty. Minnesota also trails its semifinal 1-0, but the Lynx host the Connecticut Sun on Tuesday night. Game 1 of the WNBA Finals is set for Thursday, October 10.